Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Parallel Dexter, and today I'm going over my Viper guide for the brand new Icebox rework in the new patch 4.1. First, let's talk about the important changes to Viper since she did get nerfed in the latest patch. So some important things to take note of is that her orb and wall toxin go down 50% faster when both are up. The snake bite duration only lasts 5.5 seconds now rather than 6.5. So using both pieces of utility to execute takes a lot shorter, so you're going to need to be quick with your executes. They now made the cooldown longer from 6 seconds to 8 seconds once you put them down, as well as giving the util a yellow glow once recharging. And for the Icebox changes, there are a ton of things to go over. Alright, let's start with the B site changes on Icebox. There's a lot to go over, so let's get it over with. Over here in Garage, you can tell that they added this little box and made this whole area a little bit wider, including this little cubby right here. Once you start walking up here, there's another wider cubby where it used to be a lot shorter. So this whole area is a little bit more wide. So then coming over here by yellow, here are the main changes. They decided to make the yellow box more vertical, and they added this box right here next to it. Now actually coming over where you can plant the bomb on B site, they removed the main crate over here and pushed it back forward over there by orange. They increased a little bit of the planting space, and there is no more tunnel under here anymore. Once you get back by snowman, they took away the other hallway here and increased this area of space. And once we get in the kitchen, they pushed this desk, I think, a little bit farther back and increased the area of space here. Then when we go to mid, this ramp is now just directly on the right side rather than a little bit more in the middle. They added these little boxes and crates right here. And now when you look from under tube, this crate is going to be in the way, so you can't really just spray down the bomb site. And for the A changes, they took away the little forklift, added this green box. And for pipes, they took away the little ledge here, so you can't peek any more headshot angles. Now when attacking B site, you're generally going to want to do the same wall. It still cuts off snowman and their site from orange and back site. A good wall would be like this for B side. This covers snowman, them walking in from the bridge to nest, and them running in from orange side. And I just learned this orb smoke lineup today. Here it is. You're going to come by B main and stand by the caution sign on this line in between the crates. Aim your toxin bar in this corner and simultaneously do a jumping left click. If you want to molly default site on B, just need to come all the way back to where you would normally do them before by the steel beam, but instead stand right here on this line. And for me, I do the default one where I line up my HUD right here. And then I just do a little bit of a jumping left click. So the molly lineup for the new cubby covers every single part of it. You're going to come back to the same spot right here on this line and aim the little crosshair where your snake bite is on the corner of this white sign. If you do want to play a mid wall, I like to stand here and cover all of mid, a little bit of pipes, and the snow pile entrance. Smoking boiler is one of the easier ones. You want to stand on this second crate right here, lined up with the blue one. Aim straight across from this light line, and then throw. This covers all of boiler. Smoking mid is really easy. I like to stand here on the tip of the yellow arrow. So I like to throw the orb, usually a little bit above this line and around in the middle of these lines right here. This orb gives you the best passageway under tube without anyone from over here seeing you. And you can just cross over like this with the wall. Now for attacking A, there are a few walls you can do. This is the basic one I like to do, is cutting off all of screens and part of rafters and basically the walkout here in main. A problem I always have is people like to play up top here like Chamber or Jet, even Raze players. So be careful of that. To smoke top rafters, you want to stand right here on this line by the doorway. Aim at this light right here, usually above the floor right here, and then just do a jumping left click. This is a good smoke for enemies trying to peek out from rafters. They're going to have to go through the orb, and they'll be exposed to vulnerability in this corner right here. If you don't want to do that wall for screens, another one you can do cuts off all of this right here from screens to the doorway by rafters. Just stand here on top of this box. Wall across like that diagonally. Be careful when you do this wall. It does give the enemy team a little bit of extra space, but it does cover the people out from Rafters from just walking out and swinging. If you want to plant default, here's a lineup. Just stand right here on this doorway. Aim on this line a little bit towards yourself. Not really in the middle, but a little bit towards yourself. And bounces right there onto the bomb. If you want to plant up top for nest, this is one of my favorite ones. Just come back all the way here in this corner and aim in the middle of these two lines right above the floor. And it lands perfectly in the nest. Okay guys, now for defending B site, the walls are definitely subject to change, and the meta will definitely keep changing as the season goes on. As of right now, these are what I find the most effective walls. I still like to do this kind of a retake wall covering almost all of the new entrants from Garage, and I'd like to do it from right here. This, they still have to walk through the wall like 4 times just to cross onto site. They're going to have a lot of space right here and this box, so what you're going to have to do is have someone really playing up close with you right here on yellow. Another wall you can do, this is just for retake purposes only. You can stand right here and throw the wall like this. This gives you a little bit of space if you want to defuse the bomb that's right here, and if the enemy does decide to swing out, they're going to be stuck right here, taking vulnerability. Some good one-ways they added, we're adding these crates over here and over here. So, you know, you can just do a little bit of a jumping left click, throw a nice one-way down, and you can see enemies' feet from coming out. Even if they're on top of the box, you can see that where they are. Another one way you can do is on top of this box. Pretty standard, pretty simple. Now for defending A site, a wall I do like to place is standing right here by generator and throwing it across the map, and this also helps cover mid. Another wall for A I learned from jinzled. There's going to be 3 little sets of triangles right here, and on the 3rd one, you're going to want to aim your HUD on that line, just like so. So go up 1, 2, 3, like so, and then just wall across. This wall is really good. They have to swing out of it no matter what, just to peek you. Another one way you can throw is standing right here on this line before the barrier drops. There'll be tiles on the ceiling, and you want to aim on the middle one on this line right here towards the wall. Here's another wall I like to place on A. I like to place it on top of 410 so the people that do like to play up there can't just go up there and get some easy kills. And if the people playing maze want to walk out right into it, they're going to be walking right into a trap.